So this is the sort of thing you do then, Doctor. Travel in the big blue box, help people when there is no one else that will help them, must be a difficult task. Out of all the expressions I've seen on people's faces, yours is the one I'm too familiar with. You're disappointed but sad at the same time. Is it because of your friends leaving you all of a sudden?
In a way, yes. But the thing that's bugging me the most is how they left. They just left a note saying how they felt rather than just saying to me instead, which is what people usually do that I travel with. But anyway, let's not focus on the past. This is a spaceship as well as a time machine. Outside those doors can be anywhere at any time, so the choice is ours. How about New York? The city that's full of wonderful things to see and do. And I know the perfect era, the 21st century. And such an amazing city to see in this century, especially for your first time. Well, it's probably the only century we can go to without causing any paradoxes, for now. Here we go then. 21st century New York, like I said. I think I have some spare money in my pocket somewhere. Well, at least I think I did. By the way, I never really explained who I am. I'm the doctor, and in response to your question earlier, I don't just go looking for those in need of help. I tend to go on adventures, exploring a vast range of planets and galaxies.
Sounds like a lot of fun, these adventures then.
You should hear and see some of the things that I got up to. I could write novels for the rest of my life, and trust me, that's a very long time.
Doctor, I think you should take a look at this.
What's up? Oh, I see. I think our services are required, don't you? Right then, I've tapped into the local media, and according to them, this disappearance is one of several to happen at this camp within the last few months, all ranging from different ages. But what is even stranger is the name of the camp, Camp Crystal Lake. It's a fictional camp in a movie franchise called Friday the 13th, where a killer by the name of Jason Voorhees stalks the counselors at the camp. Now, the location of Camp Crystal Lake is in Blairstown in New Jersey, which is where we're heading right now. And it was only since it opened that these disappearances started to occur.
So what do you think exactly could be going on at this camp? Because people just don't go disappearing for no reason.
Exactly. That's why we are going to investigate. There was no sign prior to the disappearances of anything unusual or any evidence to prove otherwise. This is something new, something that is calling out to me, to test me, and those people want answers, and that's something that I will give them.
Okay, it's dark all of a sudden.
Ooh, we've landed a few hours later since we saw that news report. At least now we shouldn't attract too much attention, aka from the media or police. That's the last thing we need right now.
Doctor, do you feel like something is watching you?
Why? Do you?
I feel like we're being watched.
It's probably nothing, just your brain playing tricks on you. Now, let's wander about, see if we can find anything.
But the lights are on, so someone must be there.
As long as it's not the police or media, we'll be fine. For all I know is that the person still here is neither. Because if I was to run a camp, then I would want someone to check the camp through the night for safety reasons. The night guard. Now let's see what he has to say about all this. We are from the government. I'm the doctor, and this is Sam. Tell us everything you know about these disappearances.
Pleasure to meet you both. My name is Gordon. The first disappearance happened not long after the opening of the camp. We had a party to celebrate, and a few hours later, someone reported a person missing. The police were called, searched the entire area, nothing. And after that, people just started disappearing randomly, different days and times.
And there was no evidence that showed any reason for their disappearance.
No, police thoroughly checked their rooms, house, everything. You name it, they checked it and found nothing.
But there's been another disappearance, hasn't there?
Yes, a girl. She was staying here on their premises. She told her friend she was heading back to the cabin to go to bed, but wasn't there when their friends turned up, prompting them to alert their counsellors and of course me.
Why you?
I'm the night guard. Make sure no one enters or leaves the camp through the night and ensure that everyone is safe as well as when they are not here either.
Okay, we are going to need access to her cabin for examination, please, if you don't mind.
No problem, it's actually right here. I was ensuring the cabins were secured. Here we are, everything is left as it was.
Thank you very much, Gordon.
When the parents found out it happened again, they immediately travelled here to collect their kids, as the kids were terrified.
None of this makes sense to me whatsoever. Nothing to show if they had a motive to leave or even a struggle. That's if they were kidnapped.
I'll just leave you both to examine the cabin, whilst I stand outside for a bit of fresh air. If you need anything, just pop your head out.
So what do you think now?
I really don't know. That's new. Something that I don't know. Either it's just new or means something really bad.
And the night guard?
Perfectly harmless. Nothing on him. Good morals. Looking out for others. Can't argue with that.
But is he safe though? And are we?
I don't know. Probably not. But all the more reason to investigate more, don't you think? Gordon, I'm gonna need to see all the locations where this girl was throughout the day. Whoa! What the heck just happened then?
But he was just stabbed. Where did his body go?
Okay, firstly, that was alien tech right there. And secondly, which is the most obvious question of them all, who threw it? Oh no, that's impossible. He can't be real.
Who can't be?
Jason Voorhees, the fictional killer from Friday the 13th. Who are you? You can't be real as the technology you've just used is alien. Therefore, you must be alien as well. You're posing as a fictional killer for what purpose? To scare? To kill? Well, as of right now, it stops. I will find out who you are and what happened to all those people that I assume you took. And if I find out that you have harmed them in any way, there will be consequences.
Doctor, he doesn't seem to be doing or saying anything.
I know. Perhaps he's thinking, maybe. Hang on, I think we might have something by you now.
He's gone.
No, he just teleported out of here. But we need to get to the TARDIS now. We can follow him. We'll trace the teleport back and hopefully lead us to his ship. Oh, we might have a bit of luck here. The TARDIS has detected 2 traces from the camp using the same energy, so hopefully the other one is golden. Right, locking coordinates now into the TARDIS. Whoa, okay girl, calm down.
What's going on?
I don't know, but whatever it is, the TARDIS does not like it one bit.
What just happened, Doctor?
I haven't got a clue. It was just all so sudden. Doesn't make any sense at all. I didn't even know what caused it, but I think we are here anyway. At least we got to our destination in one piece. So, what do we have here? A spaceship from the distant future, I believe. Looks like it's either running low on power or conserving it. I think we should go this way.
Doctor, what is going on here?
I have no idea what's going on, but I think we just found our missing people, Sam.
Are they still alive?
I don't know. I hope so, otherwise that will change the whole situation and will mean bad news for whoever we are dealing with.
How do we know if this alien is still Jason? What if its appearance is just a disguise?
That's if we can find him first. But looking at these people, they don't seem harmed in any way.
Doctor, there he is.
Aha, result. And it looks like he's standing on a flight deck. This must be like some sort of cockpit. Not a bad size. Hello again. We wasn't properly introduced last time, seeing as you rudely teleported from us. Oh, and stabbing/teleporting our friend Gordon. So, like I said before, who are you, and what are you doing with these people?
Why ain't he talking?
I don't know, but there's something on the screen that he wants us to see. Okay, so what do we have here then? Bunch of useless information, blah blah blah, and... Oh, now that's interesting. Oh, I am so stupid. Of course, I should have noticed this before.
Notice what?
All this is wrong, as in Jason Voorhees. There's no such person in real life as Jason Voorhees. He's just a fictional killer from Friday the 13th movies. Just a scary person designed to put fear into people. Nothing more. And I know exactly what is going on here and what's happening.
So what is happening here then? Doctor, if you care to explain.
The glass chambers. We didn't notice any harm on the people because they haven't been harmed. Like when Gordon got stabbed, there wasn't a wound on him, he just got teleported. These chambers are stasis chambers, specifically built to preserve life, which I assume were put on the ship if ever a crew was to stay on board for a long voyage. But as for these people, they're perfectly fine. Just sleeping because the ship does not know what to do with them. As for the ship though, it's an expedition spaceship that's automatic, meaning that a crew is not needed to flight, so it can gather information and return them on its own. However, it looks like it was supposed to be able to time travel, but it malfunctioned, causing it to spiral through the time vortex and crash land here.
Okay, but why are these people even on this ship for?
Whoever sent this ship designed it to be peaceful, so it can't harm anyone anyway, but the ship detected hostiles, which was the same time as the opening of the camp, and had sent an AI to investigate, and what did it find? But the Camp Crystal Lake sign. Did some research and found Jason Voorhees, so to blend in, the AI became him and did as what Jason Voorhees would do, except it couldn't kill anyone and just teleports them to the ship. And since then has been stuck as Jason Voorhees because the ship is low on power and is about 100,000 meters underground.
What do we do about the people? How can we save them?
Now, this AI is bound to be smart and intelligent and can understand me. So Jason, help me. How can we save these people and return them back? Of course, thank you. And there they go, back to the surface where they belong. Now everyone is off the ship safely and back home. Our job is done here. Now, there isn't much power left to sustain it for long, so I'll just shut the ship down, and over time, the power will just fade away, leaving the batteries dry really. So, as for you Jason, your job is done.
That went better than I thought it would.
Not everything in the universe is evil or bad. Sometimes they can be confused and lost, but at least now this ship cannot be disturbed. Once we leave, all the remaining lights will fade away as the last of the power is drained.
Shouldn't we check on the people to see if they've returned back?
Of course, got to make sure.
And this time, let's hope we can have a smooth journey back.
That's dependent on the TARDIS. Everyone will return home safe.
Fair play, Doctor. You was right. Will they remember what happened to them?
Nah, they won't remember anything. It would just be like they went to sleep and woke back up.
I don't know what you did, but thank you very much, both of you.
It's our pleasure. Glad to have helped.
He remembered what happened?
Well, he only got taken not so long back, and he remembered the missing people. Either that, or he has great memory. You know, that ship was part of a formation of 12, which means there is still 11 remaining ships around the world somewhere.
Is that what we are going to do next?
Nope, it's what you're going to do next. I want you to track them and shut them down so they don't cause any more havoc. You know what to do with this, people. There is an emergency lever to pull if there is.
Are you sure?
I am. You're smart, clever, trustworthy person, Sam, and I know you want to have adventures. And now you can. You can explore Earth, but just be safe. Oh, and this is for you. A phone. It has everything you need. A tracker, hacking abilities, so be careful how you use it. A teleport, a bunch of other things which you will find out, and my number in case of emergencies. It's all set up, ready to go.
I don't know what to say.
Go and have an adventure, will you? You have a mission to do so. Well, this is goodbye. For now, anyway. I'll be back to check on your adventures around the Earth.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Sam.
Goodbye, Doctor.